Standing stoically outside Texas Stadium, it's the new bronze statue of the legendary Cowboy coach, Tom Landry. And inside Texas Stadium, it's the Dallas Cowboys. And they're playing host to their NFC East rival, the Arizona Cardinals. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bentley, along with my partner, Jeff Lageman. And, Jeff, the Cowboys are going to start their third different quarterback today. Quincy Carter out with the hamstring injury. And then you've got Anthony Wright. He's going to have surgery on Tuesday on his knee. So Clint Stoerner is the last man standing. Now, who is Clint Stoerner?
He's a second-year man out of Arkansas who all the players and coaches have likened to former Cowboy quarterback Jason Garrett. His two strongest strengths, he's competitive and he's smart. But the one thing he does not have is a strong arm. Dave Campo said he's probably not an NFL-grade starter. So that brings in a wild card, Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf did take half the snaps this week in practice, and Ryan, he did say before the game that he feels comfortable with about 90% of the playbook. So it's going to be interesting to see what they end up doing at quarterback.
Cowboys waived 2 defensive starters this week. They're getting tougher. Kareem Larimore and Darren Hambrick both gone. What's the story behind that?
You would think that would have a big impact on this football team, but every player that we've talked to said it's about time. It should have happened a long time ago.
Arizona will also be missing 4 starters, and you see Raynoch Thompson, he's inactive. He got in trouble this week.
Yeah, he had a DUI, but the big thing is all 4 of these guys are on defense, 4 defensive starters, and Dave McGinnis has said we've had to trick it up so far this year to be successful on defense, so it's going to have to get even trickier today.
That it is, and for Dave McGinnis and the Arizona Cardinals, he said, hey, I think I have skilled players on offense. I've got a quarterback that can operate this thing. I need an offensive line to rebuild the offense. They started at the guards, and they went and they got Pete Kendall, and they drafted Leonard Davis. They got 2 big ones there.
And Leonard Davis is big, and it was smart because they got a talented running back in Michael Pittman. Dave McGinnis had a talk with quarterback Jake Plummer in the offseason and said, Jake, you're not the savior of our offense. All I want you to do is to operate this offense, and Jake Plummer has done that. The last 2 weeks, he has not thrown an interception.
Kendall and Davis leading the charge up front. The Cowboys have beaten the Arizona Cardinals here at Texas Stadium 11 consecutive times in the regular season. They've won 18 of the last 22, but Arizona's a little better coming this time around. So we'll find out. We'll have the kickoff coming up after these messages. '13th in the NFL up front. Shelton, Kendall, Grudadoria, the rookie Leonard Davis, whom we will talk much about today, and Anthony Clement on the right side. In the backfield, it's Pittman and Makovica. The receivers are Boston and Sanders. Terry Hardy is the tight end. And Jake Plummer coming in at quarterback, and the biggest thing I think you can say about Jake is more touchdowns than interceptions this year.
And that doesn't happen very often with Jake Plummer.
The Dallas defense, which is ranked 14th in the NFL up front, Zellner, Noble, Myers, and Greg Ellis. The linebackers are Coakley and Dat Wynn, and then Marcus Steele getting his first NFL start. And then in the secondary, it's Edwards, Woodson, Teague, and DeJuan Hawthorne. And Hawthorne is also getting his first NFL start. They're replacing the 2 Cowboy starters that were released during the week. Hardy makes the catch close to the first down. Mario Edwards runs him out of bounds, and I believe they will mark it. It is a first down here for Arizona. 2nd and 9. Plummer, 3-step drop, throws it outside. Boston makes the catch. Well, it got on him quick. Boston did a nice job of bringing it in before Hawthorne can get on. Plummer from the shotgun. And he throws it outside to Frank Sanders. Sanders up to midfield. First down, Cardinals. Sanders for 15 yards. Up close to the line again, up in the linebacker spot up top there. On 3rd and 10. Plummer scrambles. And he slides, tries to slide short of the first down. Ran into Dat Wynn again. Boys get their first shot on offense. Clint Stoerner, 2nd year in the NFL, his first regular season start. Played some NFL Europe this past year. 10 games, led the Scotland Claymores to a 6-4 record, but this is the big time now.
Yeah, and he's not a tall guy. They list him at 6'2", but there's no way. I think he'd be lucky to be 6 foot.
Stoerner on 1st and 10. Play action. And he dumps it underneath to Emmitt Smith, and Smith shows a little power, gets a first down. Defense, which is ranked 3rd in the NFL in rushing, doing very well up front with Adams, Allen, Stepnoski, Garman, and Page. Backs and receivers, Rocket Ismail and Joey Galloway. The wide receivers, Smith and Troy Hambrick in the backfield. Jackie Harris is the tight end. And this is a group that is ranked 30th in the NFL. They've had injuries up front. It's Burke, Tanner, Davis, and the rookie Fred Wakefield today. Linebackers Fredrickson and McKinnon, and Sekou Sanyika is making his initial NFL start. And for Raynoch Thompson, we talked about his problems earlier. Corey Chavis and David Barrett are the corners. Lucas and Lassiter are the safeties, and if you want to point to one guy, it's Kwame Lassiter.
Yeah, he's a good player, but on third down is where they're at right here. This is where they missed the rookie Kyle Vanden Bosch because he was their best pass rusher.
3rd and 6. Stoerner from the shotgun. Misses over the middle, incomplete, trying to hit the rocket. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Plummer, he's back to throw. Pump fake. And now he dumps it down. This is Makovica. And he'll get about 7 yards. Right now, let's go to Los Angeles. 2nd and 2, a counter play. Pittman with room up the middle. And Pittman with a first down. As Marcus Steele makes the tackle. And that offensive line boosts your average up a little bit. Plummer throws the out, complete to Boston. First down for the Cardinals. And, you know, we're talking about that offensive line, and they really are the new breed of an offensive line, because here's what it is every 10 years from 1971.
And even today at 308 pounds, and the Cardinals dwarf it. And they're athletic as well.
Woodson on the blitz again, runs it right into reverse with Boston. Zellner can't get him, and Boston gets another first down up the sideline.
As fine a man as you'll ever meet.
Bears to 5-1. It's 3rd and long here for Jake Plummer, and it breaks down, and Plummer's got a lot of room to scramble. Plummer all the way up near the 10-yard line where he takes his slide. They've scored 8 out of 11 times in the red zone. They keep it on the ground, cut back, nowhere to go on the backside. That's Dexter Coakley. 3rd and 8 from the 10. Plummer. It was batted at the line, incomplete to Frank Sanders.
Right side all the way outside. The defensive end just gets enough on the ball. Went all the way outside Byron Fresh in a little game.
Around up front, and that's just a hustle play from Noble knocking it out. So it's a 27-yard field goal attempt from Bill Gramatica, and that's good. And we have our first score here in Texas. It is 3-0 Arizona over Dallas. For this one. Low line drive punt, a returnable ball. Jackson from his own 47 slips down in Cowboy territory. First quarter winding down. Plummer hits it up underneath to Frank Sanders. Fumbles the football, picked up by Mario Edwards. And this is going to be Cowboy football. This is what Darren Woodson talked about. Just wait for him to make a mistake.
The Cowboys have been very good this year at getting fumbles out. The one thing
left in the first quarter. Stoerner goes on the ground, and they run the reverse, and here comes the rocket. And Ismail's got room, tripped up by Lucas, but he gets it into Cardinal territory. So the Cowboys get a little bit of momentum at the end of the first quarter. First time at the 45, 1st and 10, and Clint Stoerner hands it off to Hambrick. Hambrick takes it up the middle, turning the football over, and Dallas is on the move after taking it away, and now completion down the end to Joey Galloway, a gain of 18, and Clint Stoerner, his biggest play as a Cowboy.
And they return a punt for a touchdown. Amazing.
That is amazing. Cowboy, Emmett Smith off the left side, inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. And the Cowboys have a nice little drive going here. As you look at the first quarter in the stats there, Dallas only had the ball.
6, and he missed him.
3rd and 5, blitz comes, Stoerner runs the inside pitch, and this is Michael Wiley for the first down.
That's the kind of thing that they're going to have to do
First and 10. Harris comes back in. The blitz comes again. He loses the football. Clint Stoerner fumbled his second snap on this series, and it's going to be Arizona ball from the initial signal, and it is.
That's the second time that he's had problems with the snap from Mark Stepnoski. And you're not. The ball comes up. Stoerner comes out. Comes without it. You know, and one thing about. We were talking to Corey Chavis, and he did mention about Stoerner's problems in the past with getting snaps.
3-0 Arizona. And the Cowboy average linebacker. That's a load for a wide receiver. Plummer underneath to Boston, and Boston gets the first down, makes a move, and gets it up to the 26-yard line. Pickup of 12. Right now, let's go down to the sidelines. 3rd and 8. Plummer ducks, stays alive, gets a block, and now he lays it down short of the first down. Plummer ducked it. It was like he was expecting to get hit, and he didn't. Stood back up and tried to make something happen.
To walk off of the field. He's okay, but you've got to have your head on a swivel.
Big hole for Emmitt Smith off to the left side. Smith for 13 yards. Justin Lucas brings him down. And
he's averaging 3.6.
And he had a couple of big runs taken back due to penalties in that Redskin game. And here's Smith again off to the left side. Give him 7 more. And Emmitt Smith starting to heat up here for the Cowboys. And we talked to Hambrick, and he said he's been eating like crazy trying to build himself back up to fullback weight. He weighs in at 237. And here's Galloway on a quick screen on the backside, and he'll get the first down. But Lassiter has taken the leadership mantle for this defense now that Aeneas Williams is gone as well. As Smith on the cutback. David Barrett and Lassiter in on the stop. Smith, he runs best between the tackles without a doubt. 2nd and 4, and he'll run it outside behind Larry Allen. And Allen just mauls Corey Chavis, and Emmitt Smith gets the first down behind him.
Woods on the edge of the defense. He just collapses LeVar Woods and allows Larry Allen to get out in front. I can't imagine being a defensive back.
1st and 10. And this is Hambrick in the backfield, and Hambrick shows you why he's a top runner. He gets to, hey, you throw a few blocks, we'll give you the football, pick up 9 yards.
Well, it's a lot of confidence in a young back.
And Hambrick stays in that tailback spot on 2nd and 2. Cowboys 7th play of the drive. They stay on the ground, and Hambrick picks up the first down.
Specials back for the Cowboys.
3rd and 7. And Stoerner shows you some moves, and Clint Stoerner picks up the first down on a quarterback draw. Play of this drive for the Cowboys, 60 yards, chewed up on the ground, and they're going for more with Emmitt Smith, and he is stopped in the backfield. Nowhere to go. Ronald McKinnon got him down. The initial penetration from Baron Tanner. The league and the Fox Sports ticker will keep you updated with up to the second stats. 12th play of this drive. Stoerner, his pass is batted away, and now it's incomplete. And that's a nice job on the defense there by Fred Wakefield. The rookie got his hands up. Ishmael in motion, ends up in the backfield. And he's an outlet, and they throw it over there. Stoerner hits Ishmael. Big block from Allen, and Ishmael gets it down close to the first down. Larry Allen sent Corey Chavis into the bench area.
Unbelievable. And we talk about the Cowboys wanting to trick it up. Well, here it is again, tricking it up. Ishmael, and look at Larry Allen. Look at the block that he gets on Ronaldo Hill. Here he is. And watch Larry Allen get out in front. There he is. There he goes right there. What a devastating block.
Coming from 31 yards. Cedar has the only rushing touchdown on the year for the Cowboys, but he kicks it this time. And it's up, and it's good, and we're all tied up here. 3-3, a big drive for the Cowboys, featuring Emmitt Smith prominently on this drive.
To double up your wideouts to help your cornerbacks, and that's been what Dallas has been doing.
Plummer, 3-step slant, complete to Boston. Boston Slammed down hard by Pat Dennis after a gain of 11.
When you've got those safeties over the top, it's hard to get deep on corner.
You got 5 underneath. It's hard to get it in there, but Plummer does. Complete to Frank Sanders, 14 yards, and the Cardinals use their first timeout.
He's doing it today.
Cover 2 again. Plummer rolls it outside. It's complete to Marte Jenkins. Jenkins gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 19 seconds left. You can get 15, and you're kicking from right around that 50-yard mark. Gramatica hit a 65-yarder in college. Sanders, first down, and the Cardinals will use their second timeout.
But just do not turn the ball over.
Plummer on a 3-step. Now he ducks it underneath, and it is picked off. Picked off by DeJuan Hawthorne.
Has to find him late. The ball is right there in the chest. And with Taiwan bobbling the ball, it gives DeJuan Hawthorne an opportunity to make a play.
The football, but that is the end of the first half. Arizona 3, Dallas 3, and Fox NFL Sunday will continue from the studio after these messages and a word from your local Fox station.
Starting for the first time in Texas Stadium, how do you think he's fared so far?
Well, I think he's handled himself pretty well. We've moved the ball all the way down the field 2 or 3 times. We just haven't come up with any points. That fumbled snap, you know, that was critical in this first half. We need more points.
So that what you tell your team at the half?
Yeah, we need to come out and get something going. We're moving all over the place. If we get inside the 20-yard line, we got to get some points. There's no question.
Thanks a lot, Coach. They're missing 4 defensive starters in this game, but they fared pretty well so far.
Well, they're hanging in there. We're letting them run the football on us too easy, DJ, and we've got to get something going with our running game. And plus, you know, you can't turn the ball over. Now, we got a turnover that helped us, but we've got to run the football on offense, and we've got to find some way to stop them from running the football. They controlled it too much in that second quarter.
Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you, DJ. First and 10, Cowboys. Clint Stoerner, play action. And it breaks down, and Stoerner is going to be sacked. Fred Wakefield flipped his ankle.
Have success.
On 2nd and 13, they go to the ground with Emmitt Smith. Smith makes the first man miss, which he's done most of his career. Picks up a couple, and he's...
Look.
And they bring 4 out of that look, and Stoerner. He has time. He goes over the middle, and it's complete. This one to Ishmael. 20 yards on the hookup, and Stoerner looked pretty good on the play action. Ishmael, 2 catches, 32 yards on the day. Stoerner back to the air. He unloads this one. He's going deep. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Galloway, and now the flag comes out on the play.
Interference, 25, Arizona. First down, Dallas.
47-yard penalty.
As you'll see, when Corey Chavis closes the gap, the contact occurs right there. That arm slows him down. You've got to be able to shoot your right arm up to knock the ball and then get your left arm on his body at the same time so you do not get the call. Clint Stoerner, any day of the week, and I'll play hard with the guy.
3rd and goal. Quarterback draw, Stoerner. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You can see the 2 defenders right up in the middle, and when they back up, and look at a block by Jackie Harris, and Stoerner goes to the outside.
With the second half rocking and rolling, they're up now 10-3. Micah Norris kick comes to Marte Jenkins. Jenkins hurdles, gets hit, the ball is loose. Recovered by the Cowboys. Micah Norris. Thompson may not get a job back next week either. Remains to be seen. 3rd and 7. Stoerner overshoots. The rocket incomplete, and Cowboys fail to capitalize on that turnover.
That side-to-side stuff is not Emmitt's strength.
They snap it to Wiley on the direct snap. And they get a first down. Some more trickery from the Cowboy offense.
To do when they're a little depleted with their quarterback position, and they're doing a nice job with it.
You have to drive alive on 1st and 10. Clint Stoerner's going to be sacked. It's Russell Davis. 3rd sack of the day for the Cardinals. Second and forever. And they run that screen back to Ishmael. And the Rocket gets tripped up by Zach Walls, but he gets some of it back. He's at midfield. On 3rd down conversion. Stoerner over the middle. It's complete to the tight end Harris, but it's going to be short of the first down.
Joe Avizano in this field position right here.
Well, they're struggling because of the lack of continuity at the quarterback spot. Stoerner, the 3rd quarterback that they've started this year, and really the 4th that they've had to deal with Tony Banks. And this one's going to be down right there inside the 1-yard line. A great special teams play by Jason Bell. Plummer jump pass, intercepted, Coakley, touchdown Cowboys.
In his own end zone. All they do is bring 4 guys on the pressure. And Byron Frisch does a nice job right here of getting the pressure up into Jake Plummer as well. There's number 93, Pepe Zelder. Now the big question mark in my mind is, look, there's nobody. There's nobody in a red jersey within 15, 20 yards.
Who you throwing to? I mean, eat it at that point or throw it, you know, to up in the stands. But that's just a grievous error by great Jake Plummer. And you saw Plummer's race. The Cowboys, the production, 14 of their 17 off of turnovers. Plummer dumps it underneath to Pittman, and Pittman very close to a first down. Looks like
the pressure off of Jake Plummer.
Play action by Plummer. He drops it underneath again. Thomas Jones makes the catch.
By this Dallas defense, no question.
Plummer to the air. He's got a man wide open down there. That's David Boston. How do you let Boston get that wide open?
It's baffling to me. Well, what happens is George Teague is in cover 2, and he ends up leaning over towards Sanders.
Tough call. Who do I get? Plummer hits Sanders on the slant. Frank Sanders picks up 12 yards, and let's look at that cover 2 on that last play. And on 3rd down conversions, this one huge to get him back into it. Underneath, Thomas Jones. Jones gets the first down. Shuffle pass. Jones, no, it's broken up. Dat win. Just inside the 5-yard line. Plummer 7 of 9 for 72 yards on this drive. Here we go. Plummer with time into the end zone is tipped, and it is incomplete. Hawthorne got the hand on it first.
Have something better to cheer about after this.
Stoerner. He just throws it away, and a nice decision by Clint Stoerner just to get rid of it.
Intentional groundings inside the 1-yard line. The ball is spotted. If they spotted the foul, loss it down, 4th down.
Being snapped from just about the Cowboy goal line.
Especially when you have a rookie snapper in there.
Randy Shabrir gets off a good snap, a low line drive kick. And Jackson takes this one on the fly, and he makes the catch, and now he's trying to make something happen. Bounces back outside, nowhere to go there. That's Hambrick making a special teams play, but the Arizona Cardinals will
going to be the savior going back to 1997 and 98 when he was bringing this team back.
Flag down as Plummer's pass incomplete, looking for Mitchell. Jake Plummer, known early on, you said he had 7 fourth-quarter comebacks in their playoff year in 1998. And he's had 1 this year already with
this team. But as you can see, this is what it's time for. You know, if you're going to be one of the elite quarterbacks like Jake Plummer is being paid to be, it's time.
Cardinals go without the huddle. Plummer underneath, and that's complete to Mitchell, and Woodson drags him down, and now it's 4th and 10. 11. Plummer throws it, overshoots his man, incomplete. He tried to find Frank Sanders. He threw it behind him, and the Cowboys defense holds on 4th down for the 2nd time here in the 2nd half.
Throw to a moving target. So if you sit down, it makes it easier on Plummer.
Emmitt Smith changes directions and gets 5 yards on the carry, and they're playing hard and they're not making too many mistakes. 2nd and 5. Emmitt Smith into Cardinal territory. 9 yards on the play for Emmitt Smith. Has risen up and handled this football game for him as Emmitt Smith goes on his 18th carry and gets no yardage, and a flag comes in late on the play. Cowboys.
Holding number 88, Dallas. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
And Campo, that's what he has to work with. And he did a nice job with him this week.
1st and 20 after the penalty. And Emmitt Smith breaks through and gets 11 yards on the play. He's back out. Stoerner looking deep, and that one's intended for Galloway, and it's intercepted. And Adrian Wilson returns it all the way up near the original line of scrimmage. A 35-yard return for Wilson. Return out to the 39-yard line. That's where Jake Plummer operates with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. Plummer hits the slant to David Boston. Blitz comes. It's picked up. Plummer has time and drops it underneath again to Boston. And David Boston lowers his head and picks up another 16 for David Boston. Don't give up on these Cardinals. They've been in this situation and have pulled it out in the past. But Plummer gets sacked. He should have thrown that one away. Pepe Zellner stays with it and makes the big play.
You know, when you're a wide receiver, when your quarterback's scrambling, find the hole.
Plummer sacked again. It's Noble. Brandon Noble with the big sack. Incomplete. Plummer tried to reach Frank Sanders. Dat Wynn broke it up. Down here at the bottom of your screen, 3 wide receivers. And Plummer launches the Hail Mary. And it's incomplete, knocked away. That's pretty desperate. When teams could come out of here today at 500 and it just didn't happen, Cowboys put one on them here. Emmitt Smith, very little gain.
The game is over. You know that Arizona's going to be playing 8 and 9 man fronts. In the last 3 carries that he's had, he's probably gotten about 1 yard.
He's probably lost yardage. You know, I looked at that replay again. I think his left foot.
Make a whole lot of sense to me to have him in there.
Emmitt is up. Remaining fans here respond with a big cheer, and a good sign is that he's able to put a little bit of weight on that leg, and he looks like it's functioning normal, and hopefully it's a minor deal and he'll be all right. Play action. Stoerner keeps it. He's got a lot of room to run, and he picks up the first down. And Clint Stoerner, who rushed for a touchdown earlier, rushes now to put it away for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's got to be feeling pretty good out of Baytown, Texas. And that'll wrap it up here in Dallas. Cowboys 17, Arizona 13. It is a final, and we will be back here at Texas Stadium after these messages to wrap things up.